Hello and welcome, Paul here, and this is my world. Now, last time I said I'm back in my original world, and I was messing around with the options for Optifine, increasing how many chunks load at a distance, and I'm wondering if it's just spawned a new chunks, basically, in an area where I haven't been. But now that I get a little bit closer, it doesn't appear to be the case. I'm pretty sure I've explored this way before, so I'm not sure what I'm thinking's happened. The only thing I'm not sure on... Yes, that's right. So, I'm pretty sure we don't have any jungle biomes in this world. I only had swamp, if I recall. I generated new land just off that fortress I made. Oh no, what's going on here? Just off that fortress I made, so... I mean, if you go out there, you'll see that the water levels are different and stuff like that. So I swear I keep seeing like a flat side of a mountain. I could be wrong, but let's get up there and have a look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been here before. I think I'm just going crazy and seeing things. Let me just get a clearer view before I head back. Yeah, I've been here before. I mean, that's not a new chunk, that's just something weird going on. Okay, we'll head back. Trying to think what I should be doing. I definitely need to work out some proper storage room. I think what mainly I need to do is work out where I want to be set up. Now, the house I've got over there, I probably should make my permanent residence. And like I said, I was talking about doing a portal room in the Nether, which there's a Nether portal right underneath my house. So if I can go down there and sort of do that up, I think that'll be a good move. What else should I be looking at doing? See, that looks like it's a new chunk, but it isn't, is it? It's just the way it loads. One of those weird rock faces. And of course, there's all land either side of me. I decided to go the slowest route. Jesus. Okay. So a portal room is something I definitely need to do. That means I'm going to have to fortify the loading position in the Nether, because I started making that tower. That was back when I couldn't make a circle, so I made a massive square. A poor attempt at a circle. So I'm going to have to tear that down and rebuild it. Probably just make a tower just because it's easy to manage. I don't want to make some massive fortress because I won't make one. That's the problem. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a tunnel back here somewhere, which will let me get back to my... gravity. Somewhere around here. Let's have a look. Then again, I could be completely lost. That looks like lights. There should be a torch here. No, it's just the grass. Okay, so I am lost. Oh, there's the Bastion project, that's good. So I passed the tunnel I was on about. Fantastic. So the other thing I'm trying to work out is I need to mine, but it struck me when I was sort of planning all this out in my head. They added new like ores, didn't they? Like emerald, is it? because I haven't actually mined an emerald. I haven't even seen an emerald block. I know it exists, but I haven't seen one. I haven't mined one, so... And the only issue is, if I continue my mine here, I'm not going to get emeralds and stuff. I don't know if there's any new blocks added since I stopped playing, but... At least in this area, there won't be any, so it's kind of silly for me to be mining here. But I did have a massive mine already set up. I say I had a massive mine, I just had a massive sort of wasteland of cobble, which I just mined out. So I'm going to have to do something with that. Oh, while we're here, let's have a quick look at this, see if there's anything changed. See if there's anything need fixing. This is my sort of PvP fortress. Okay, this was one of the issues I was on about. Doors were messing up. Yeah, it's this one that's broke. So everywhere I had double doors, which was quite a few places in this world, they were all like that. I've started fixing some of them, but... we celebrate the Creeper's birthday in 2011, I remember that. Oh yeah, we loaded this up with a bunch of weapons and... Okay, so what this was meant to be was just a little PvP, well I say PvP, this is meant to be a little PvE place where I could just like come here and fight monsters and not worry if the place gets destroyed. It's meant to be like an old ruined castle, although I haven't really done much of that. And now it's covered in snow. So that's wonderful. I do wish that perhaps this game had seasons, so some areas that are like don't normally get snowed over would suddenly have snow. I mean, that would be cool. So I have to be careful, I don't want to drop. I don't want to fall in lava and lose my diamond sword. I only have like one spare diamond kicking around. I'm not sure what to do with it. There's the entrance to Nether, we'll check that out after. Let me just have a quick climb up here and find our mine. Just wondering if I ever found a village in this world. Possibly. And does this door shut properly? Does indeed, okay. Now, I'm drawing a blank here. I could have sworn I made a safe full, but I don't see it, so I guess not. Looks like we've got company down here. It's normally there waiting for me. So, yeah, this was my mine. It wasn't really much. It was just this random... I was just mining randomly. No sort of planning, just whatever I was closest to I'd mine out. I hear slimes, that's good news, because I do need slimes. Or I will, because I want to make some sticky pistons, actually do stuff with them. Okay, so... yeah, it seems a bit silly to continue mining down here, just because... I'm not going to have any of the new ores, although there's still ores down here I can pick up, it's not really a problem, but if I'm going to be mining this deep, I may as well be mining for stuff like emeralds and use them, so that's something I'm going to have to work on. Did I ever make a water ladder? I'm just wondering if I ever made one of those water ladders in this world, or if it was one of my previous ones. Not that they work anymore, but... okay. Now over there we've got my little village, which I made. Not much I can do with that, so I'll leave that be. Got my underwater observatory, although I wanted to make it round and it came out square. Again, this was before I could make circles in the game. I was going to say maybe I should redo that, but I don't think that matters, to be totally honest. Okay, I think we need to travel elsewhere, so bear with me. And we're off. On our way to this side of the world. I'm not sure why though, because I'm not quite sure what I want to do there. Probably just want to look around and fix a few things, because like I said, there's a lot of things that do need updating. There's my ship. My not very good ship. And that has windows that needs fixing. Okay, well, I'll leave that there for the moment. It does look better at a distance though. I'll give myself that at least. A lone druid thing down there. Oh, what's this? Oh no, it's not there yet. It was a bit too quick. Oh, wow. Thank you, Wolfie. I was wondering where you got to. Oh, creepy face. Oh, Wolf, you made me miss it. Oh, well. Okay, stop. Stop. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Okay, Wolf. No, I don't want him left there. Okay, let's see if I can... follow me, boy. Follow me. No, over here. Oh, did you just fall off? Oh, there you are. Okay. Go! In fact, I don't want to send him that way, bugger. Let's go there. And another thing I want to point out, I turned on view bobbing because I found it weird with it. Well, I don't find it weird with it off, but I wanted to change. And if it makes anyone feel sick when watching this Let's Play, let me know and I'll just turn it back off. Because I know that was one of the issues before where people didn't like the view bob, but it also looks very weird without it because you're sort of on rails. Okay, there we go. My wolf is away and I am back on foot. At least it will get him out of the way. And yes, there's a creeper face there. I messed it up. Did it too early and I was distracted by the bloody wolf. Oh well. But yes, this is the other side of my world. On my functioning rail track, which is kind of nice because I rarely ever get these things to work. See, I mean, I do have that house down there, my swamp, well, my so-called swamp house, but yeah, it's actually a fairly decent area. I think I did a farm. Let's have a look. Now, how do you get out of there? Come on. How do you get? I think I need to destroy it without hitting him. There we go. Okay, yes, you stay there. Good boy. Good boy. So we got some sand and sandstone in there. Now I'd already been through here and fixed these doors. That doesn't need changing. I've got my little compass. Yeah, what's the point of having a compass if I'm not going to use it? Where shall I go? Shall I go down there? Yes. I don't want to jump because I'll probably bulk it up and bounce off the ground below, which will be quite painful. There we go. Okay, I remember this. I do like that. Out of all the things I've done, this is probably one of my favourite designs. In fact, it doesn't actually look that great, but I just like the fact that you're on level with the water. So that is pretty cool. What do we have up here? Okay. So that was my little tower thing. With the spaced out ladders. Nope, ladders are fine. Because that doesn't work anymore if I recall. We had a little bit of a Smuggler's Cove here. Or Smuggler's Cave. Little tables and... yeah, we got the vines, okay. What's down here? A couple of chests. Okay, so there wasn't really anything here. There was this down here. I think I was going to start adding stuff down here, but in the end I was going to make it into a... I was going to make it into like a mine, but instead it's just a sort of little hideaway, which is cool. I don't actually remember doing this, so that's a nice find. And a bunch of gravel there, of course. How do I get out? Oh, there we go. So, I have this. Okay, now I've got a wheat farm up here which won't freeze over. That's good to know. In fact, while we're here we probably should take some wheat. I know I've got like a couple of stacks of it back at the couple of stacks of wheat back at the main place, but may as well grab it when I can. Do need a chest here to actually store some of these seeds and whatnot, but I'll sort that out later. There we go. Now I do need to look at the other types of farms like melons and I want to say carrots, but then again I'm probably thinking of feed the beast, so probably not carrots, but I believe there's other food that I can do. Again, I never really mess with food. Oh yes, okay, so we did use window panes in this world. In this house, I actually decorated this one, which is a first, so... bloody door. There we go. Crafting room here, nothing in, of course. And a little seating room. How do we get up top? Oh, there we go. Ladders. The poor man's stairs. But this was the attic, so we got a bit of a storage room up here and my bed. And a little bit of seating, so yeah, there's not really much up here. So I've got to work out what to do. Do I want to stay here or... I mean, this is a really nice house, but I kind of like my original base. The only problem with this area, it doesn't have a nether portal, but I could always add one. I'm probably going to head back to my original base anyway. I think I need to work on that. I think if I'm going to do any new builds, or at least... well, what am I on about? I don't know. I'm just trying to work out how I should be doing the portal room. I think my best bet would be to make a little secure area when I go in and just dig in a straight line and surround it in cobble and glass. That way it'll be safe, but I can then take it to wherever I want. I can go as far as I want. Probably cover quite a distance because it doesn't matter if... See, does anyone know if this affects map size? Is it chunks that are spawned, or is it as far as you like the edges of the world? But that doesn't make any sense. But what I mean is, if I say, you know, I've spawned this spot here, then I go into the nether here and appear at that end, you know, come out at another nether portal. This middle section hasn't loaded, so you know the chunks aren't there yet. but I spawn chunks at that end. Does the world size count this middle part is what I'm asking. Because if I go really far in the nether, is that going to make my world size ginormous, or is it just going to be a little bit bigger than what it is now? That's basically what I want to work out, and that's probably what I'm going to have to do fairly soon. Because that would be a good way of... That would be a very good way of traversing my world. I mean, there's a bunch of places that are quite a ways away as it is. In fact, didn't I find a dungeon in this world? Not dungeon. Like an abandoned fortress or whatever they're called underground. I believe I have that somewhere on this world. Ooh, I need to go find that because that might be a cool place to do, although that won't be... I don't know, I'm gonna have to work that one out. But I'll look at it later. Treehouse there, man, I made a bunch of stuff. How am I gonna do this? I don't recall ever travelling in that direction. Well, I know I've done a bunch of builds and I've gotten lost that way. Oh wait, if I go that way I've got the fortress, haven't I? And then I think I crossed over. We have a swamp back there somewhere because that's... yeah, so I have been that way. I don't think I've been this way. Apart from the little square house I made in the back. That might be a good way to go generate chunks. I'm not sure yet. I could still do a little shanty town there, like Booty Bear, but there's a lot of other stuff I want to get done first. The reason why I'm talking about Portal Room first, though, is because if I can get to a new area, I can set up a mine there, and I'll just ferry resources back and forth. Does anyone know, though, if you can... well, I probably could go read this up, I'll probably read this up later, but I'll ask anyway, is if... because I believe anything can pass through a portal now, mobs or anything you throw. I'm just wondering if I could send a add-in track and have my minecart go through, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that. I'm probably thinking of something from Feed the Beast. So, need to stop getting muddled up with that. Alright, I think my goal at the moment, because I haven't done much, although I do want to swap over the roof on my house here, I'm going to have to go into the nether and assess the situation there. I've got to get that portal secure. Bloody bridge here and it's all frozen over, that's typical. Bloody typical. That's one other thing I've never made. Despite how many times I've come up here, I've never made a proper path because I have to jump every damn time. It doesn't sound like much, but that's such a silly thing to do when I could easily have a pathway. Oh well. Less whinge. Let's have a quick butchers in the nether. Okay. I don't have any flint and steel, so please, please, please do not set this on fire and blow it up. Okay, so this was my abomination of a tower I started, which wasn't very good, and this was the abomination of a wall I started. Yeah, this wasn't working very well. I could kind of see what I was trying to do here, which I could continue on still. At least bring it to here. Yeah, so I could bring this up to here and then take it like across there, and then this whole area is sort of like sealed off. From what, I do not know, because I mean you got all this back here, but I think what I need to do is just start digging in one direction. We'll get a bridge made as I go, And then we'll get some track out here, probably make it all redstone powered. That way I'll be able to travel between portals pretty quickly. I mean, as far as I can tell, that's my best option at the moment. But which way to go, I do not know. I'm tempted to go that way. Well, I'll have to work it out in the overworld, but I mean, if I go this way, all I'm going to accomplish is a lot of risk of death by falling down, but also a dirty bridge going straight across the middle of this lava lake, whereas if I go this way, I can go straight through the world. So that's something I'm going to have to work out. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm probably going to do a few more home improvements here before the next video, so you don't have to sit through all the torture of me just replacing blocks on the roof of my home and whatnot. And yeah, we'll work out where to go next. These textures on top look a bit weird, I don't know why. Yeah, these. I'm not quite sure what stone I used here. Probably have to switch it back to the default texture pack to find out. Anyway, thank you for watching.